Hello and welcome back to Ruinark. Right off the bat, I would like to send out an apology for saying that I would not be missing any more days, or try not to miss any day, and then immediately missing 3 right after that. It's a really unfortunate timing, and this video today will probably be quick and trying to not just blaze through it, because that would be not fun to watch and be like a 5-minute video, which after 3 days I'd feel even more guilt about. But what happened is a dear friend of mine recently passed from the I can't say its name on YouTube thing that's been happening since the last March or April. And I couldn't really fake, I can't fake enthusiasm or anything, so I just couldn't make the videos, and I feel bad about not doing it because people were actually watching these, and that was a fun change of pace, and I've felt responsible, like, I needed to make more and all that fun stuff. But before I drag this the tone down too far, I just wanted to, I don't know, defend myself for my going back and doing the one thing I said I was not going to do. So there's that, and that is done with. So let's continue with whatever was going on here. I think we were about to cut through and cite through the rest of them, but I wasn't sure how I was going to have it done. Again, it has been a little while since I've touched this one. There's vampirism, that's people turning into like horrid monster folk. I don't know what's going on here. Apparently they're assaulting each other. I'm assuming due to the vampirism, and him, he immediately, like, I don't know, his brain just cuts off, and then he immediately tries to run back, and is of course killed for it. And he is plagued, so I would think he would immediately rise from the dead, but maybe if they're buried they will not. I'm not sure. He's also a vampire. I'm not sure if that affects anything. If he does, let's go ahead and turn that into a night zombie to guarantee something happens. And now we're already down to 6 villagers, and I have not even touched anything. We don't have any cultists. We barely have anything built. It's just vampirism and monsters and demons all the way down. I guess I could go ahead and go and breed a few more boys, and for making one last stab at the world. But what do I want to go with? I don't know. There's always giant spiders in memory of Tim. I cannot forget Tim. Tim is one of the original lads, if that makes sense to you. I don't know. Of course, he's not one of the original ones, but it's just, he was so impactful on that run that I feel like I cannot just... He will be forever associated with spiders. Spiders will be forever associated with Tim in my mind, which is a lot of fun. I'm glad I have a legacy character after playing this. And what's today? I don't want to date the video, but today is a day that makes me wonder when the next Ruinark update is. I try not to spoil myself when it comes to, like, watching trailers and, like, looking at release dates and all that, because that just gets you hyped up. And, like, I know a lot of people got burned on Cyberpunk, and I learned that lesson way back with No Man's Sky, whenever people thought that was going to be the return of their selective religious figure to the earthly realm, and it turned out to not be the case. Heard that game got turned into something great, though, so that's something to think about. Good things that come out, those who wait and all that. And despite this place being depopulated, we never got a revenant. I just remembered that was the whole point of this run, and it just did not happen. Like, didn't we throw someone up here in yep, yes we did. We threw somebody in prison for the express purpose of trying to depopulate that town, and lo and behold, they are dead and gone, but there are no revenants. Maybe, like, my other working theory was that if this place was plundered, angry spirits would come back to do what have you, to kill the people that were trying to plunder the place. I'm not sure. I don't think I can even check with the metal to see if it's truly... Oh, hold on. Resonance. Yeah, it's completely gone. Completely depopulated, and yet they're not seeing any revenants. It has to be some sort of triggered event where other individuals are running through the town and maybe, like, looting it or something. So maybe maybe we can take somebody who is thus far proven to be, hard to do anything with. Is anybody robust? God, you would just fall apart if anything bad happened to you there. You have all the negatives. And vampirism. Let's see if there's any... That'd be a good way to start checking for residents, just to go here. What? Oh. Maybe that doesn't work. All that build up on that, it's like, yeah, sweet! No, but residents to the residents of the town. That was a complete waste of time. But that's fine. That's okay. Here, let's take the toughest one here. Not you, probably. God, I hope not. You are a druid. That's pretty damn tough. And it's probably gonna be you as the town leader. Let's go ahead and seize them away. Drop them off here. And see if they, I don't know, trying to find shelter for the night or something. If it comes down to it, we'd really like to save them. Or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to get them to have some sort of interaction with the revenants. You can probably live versus a zombie, right? Yeah. Yeah, druids are tough. I mean, the zombie's no slouch, though. Oh, boy. Half your health. Looks like you get to worry about the fire monster coming up behind you as well, who is doing a significant amount of damage. But you, again, are a druid, and you have stomped both of them into the dirt. I'm impressed. Maybe you shouldn't be going after another one. I'm just gonna... God! Oh! I don't know. I'm trying to preserve them to get something to trigger, and I think if I didn't, she would have just gotten annihilated by the fucking flash zombie over there. That was terrifying to watch. It's like he moved through the... She's going again! Praying. Lady, you can't bloodsuck a zombie? Let's see. Okay, it's daytime now. And they're still up and running around. Yeah, she's just gonna get torn down. I tried. You are a silly person. Oh, smart. Trying to escape through the wall. Don't do it. Okay, so she's actually going to try and do something to preserve her own life. And he dropped during daytime. So here she is. Let's see if plundering around here gets a revenant to spawn. That is still the goal of this whole match we're doing. Not feeling high hopes for it happening at this point. We're down to 6 people. But that would be something that, I would like to accomplish something in this run, something different, and the fire elemental plus slug man thing was a lot of fun. She does not appear to be interested in raiding this place, though, which I get, because I don't know, it's terrible, and there's just poison and corpses everywhere. I wouldn't, not the ideal raiding spot, I think, for those of sane mind. Keep in mind, your regular adventurer from an adventure game, I would not consider them to be of sane mind. No one needs to go into a raider den and try and prove how cool they are. If you know what I'm getting at, I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one. They're just survival instincts and all that. Let's pop back, get some more firemen and another slug. What's our spread right here? Should be, yeah, 4 fires and 2 slugs. Slugs. Why do I keep saying slugs? When have I even thought about slugs recently to keep having that in my brain? I don't know. But we're gonna go put some gooey boys, some sludges. There we go. I finally remembered the word. I'll put the sludges in here. We'll actually put them in areas that are kind of plagued, because that will heighten the chance of them also getting infected. And if we get that, they will also turn into zombies, and that would be good. What are you doing? Why won't you just go hang out in there? You're gonna get stomped by this guy. He's a shaman. And that is just a waste of a monster drop right there. I mean, I guess I did do some damage to him. And there now is some poison there, but I don't even know. Let's see. Okay, so he's immune to fire. That is relevant for the kind of backup plan we have for just blowing everything apart with fire elementals after the town gets all sludged up. Speaking of, did the other one die? Did the other one kill itself? Yeah, the other one got squished by somebody. Oh no, never mind. As a prisoner, how are they? Is he in a bucket? I mean, it's ingenuitous. Whoever came up with the idea of how to imprison a sludge, I don't know how practical it is. He may just occasionally throw poison around all himself over here in the middle of town square. Jesus, Iris, are you okay? Live, Iris. Oh, she's fine. Good lord. Alright, moving on. Let's see. Anything I can get from over here? Like, see, I made it where zombies, or not zombies, where like monsters can also get plagued. And when they die, they turn into horrible gribblies. And it has been a wild success in this extremely cursed area over here. No one can build a town over here, which makes me innately want to try and have someone build a town over there. Oh well. Zombies that died, or excuse me, zombies that were killed and not buried, I think, just immediately come back at night, which is amazingly powerful. But I don't think, oh, like I was saying there, I don't think that if you are, I think if you are buried, you can't come back if you're plagued. That's kind of like the working theory I have. I don't know how solid it is. I also know that this one's blessed. We can at least poison their tombstone. Just be bitter about it, like deep into our core. I think the sun's up, so we're about to die here. Person just chewing on someone outside, plagued in the cold. Not really the most what am I trying to say? Not a nice man, I guess is the takeaway from what I'm trying to put up there. So we have Mega Zombies upgraded, Poison Cloud upgraded, Monster Scent kind of unnecessary. I think they have to be in the same region. Again, that is going to be a lot more powerful after the next update, which it should be around the corner. Please, God, give me that next update. I need it. Hook it to my veins. Please. I just really want that. Because the ability to open up and try new things from having one region connected, warfare will be more interesting. Monster layers will be more interesting because everyone can interact with them. I can make, like, if I had a centralized big old monster layer around this tower here, and I could just kind of, I don't know, maybe even like build my like place in the center around some architecture, depending on how they do it. If it's still like one big rectangular map, of course, that's going to be going, everyone will be running past me, and having my complex like this in the middle of the map would be a lot more dangerous. But it also sounds like a lot more fun, and that is really what I'm here to try and do, is to have some funs. So let's increase the fun capacity for this game, and throw just slugs around here as well. There's still plenty over here, but for some reason it keeps getting like erased or overwritten or something. But for as long as they have been here and just doing that, there should just be goo everywhere. And I don't know if it just dissipates over time or something, but I am disappointed that it has so far not happened. Let's go ahead and see if we can like get a snatch going on right over here. Bring them to one of our remaining kennel slots, because there's one thing we don't have. It is enough neutral defender options on the map. God, there's so many golems. If I had had lightning bolt, I probably could have taken down these villages just by like zapping every golem I come across. That would have been a lot of fun too. Oh shit, we got 2 more deaths recently. What the hell happened? That looks like blood here. Blood? What the fuck? Okay, so they did kill it. And they were killed in turn, ate at a table at the empty house and was poisoned and died. And then they become this omega monstrosity, which, God, I wish that I could do something with this thing. Like, I can pick it up and kidnap it, but I can't throw it in jail. I can't throw it into the defiler. I can't kindle it. It's just a big-ass zombie. And that's awesome in and of itself. But man, do I want more than that in my life. We'll just put you back down near your house. Go have fun. Be wild and free. You're like one of the toughest things on the map right now. I wish we could still zombify you. That'd be sick. Anything just beating the hell out of it. That is a tank from the Left 4 Dead games if I've ever seen one. Which, by the way, I cannot wait on the totally not Left 4 Dead coming out later this year, maybe? You went into the sludge cave! It finally happened! Something productive came out of the sludges. But anyway, I'm super excited about the Left 4 Dead game. I didn't get to play a bunch of the original whenever it came out, because that was back when I lived out in the sticks with no internet. The dark days. But God, all you do is just scream at this cave. Whose cave was this? Why do you hate it so much? Oh. Wait. This is your cave? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you constantly insane? Crowds and cow. You're not around any of those things. Why are you so angry at the wall? Weird. Anyway, the takeaway is I really love the idea of the Left 4 Dead games and never got to enjoy them. I got to play them a little bit in college, and that was kind of fun, but I never got to truly enjoy it and have fun with them, so I'm super excited, especially with some of the stuff I saw in the trailer preview. Man, that thing, like, the giant monsters, like, attacking you through doors. Like, doors artificially being, like the safe zone is something I was kind of against, because it just, yeah, okay. I don't like just the ability to just go through a door and be safe. I like monsters that tear through scenery. I love, like, level direct destruction in, like, a lot of games. Did you kill yourself? No, you're fine. You blew up our house. I don't know. She's still around. Hold on. Where are you? Your house is gone. Do you care? You appear to be unfazed. But, blah, blah, blah. Like, what's an example of this type of game? Terrain Generation. Oh, Red Faction Guerrilla on Mars. I loved that fucking game. I think there was a voxel game that came out recently that was also like that. Tear It Down or something like that. Which I didn't play, but I saw other people play. God, the whole town just exploding. And I was really excited about that and the potential to play that. Oh boy, yes. That has been what I've been wanting to see. That's that good stuff. Finally. Like, that explosion was so good we blew up part of this cave. That's what we've been hunting for whenever we combine the plagues, or the sludges, with the fire elementals. Mwah! Monteverde. Oh, man. You know what? I'm in a better mood now. That's pretty good. I think, has this place got, like, one guy left? What about the crazy dude in the cave? I think he came home just in time to get exploded. Maybe. And of course, we're fighting the rat. Can't have anyone being a rat nearby. With all this stuff going on. Can't have the rat. And you know, I think if we actually waited around long enough, we'd have people repopulate the area. Perhaps. I think they died. Was cooked and became a food pile? Ooh. When did that happen? Oh no, what a way to die. Holy shit. Are you a cannibal? Are you a cannibal or just like horribly insane? Let's see. Malnourished, starving vampire. I think they just became a food. Oh, right. Whenever you die in horrible, especially violent circumstances, you just become a hunk of meat, which is a bit real, and it's like kind of unsettling just a little bit. We're gonna move past that, but hey, at least he didn't rise from the grave to try and destroy his fellow man. Now, I don't even see where his pile of meat went. As far as I can tell, he has just been wiped from the world, and we got this one little homie down here doing their absolute best. What's your health at? Still close to max, actually. But they will eventually starve to death and die to their vampirism. Let's go check on these people. Actually, hold on. Let's go get some sludges. Let's go repopulate our walking bomb thing we got going on over here. And they had sludges that are working for them, or were at least were imprisoned, and they don't appear to be throwing poison everywhere, which is a shame, because that would have been a really fun way to see everything off. Hey, yeah, go and do that. Here's a plague rat, and hopefully you can go and spread your goo around everywhere, and we'll have a grand good time in there. Their decisions about where to go and why to go there are a little bit interesting to me, because it seems like it doesn't have a lot of rhyme or reason. Much like what's going on here. If I just make you hungry all the time, will you just keep feeding on them forever? Or will you just do that? Like, do you want to go attack someone again? Your fullness is about to be in the red. I hear violence. And it's like just experimenting with vampires. You would think, with being like starving right here, they would immediately be going out to bite someone's neck again. And instead, that is not happening. We are getting a few sludges that are dropping down and throwing poison everywhere, which is pretty good. I think I might as well capitalize on that with a fun, fiery friend here. When he dies, no, I was hoping whenever he died, he would turn into a little fiery explosion. I didn't think that he did, but I was excited to try it out. I think I may have tried it out before and just kind of forgotten about it, actually, now that I've sit here and given it a few seconds to knock around in the old noodle. Oh well, we can raise someone from the dead, and that makes us feel better. Here! Israel stands after all that's been going on. We still have people in Israel trying to keep things alive. Where is the last survivor down here? Maybe it's time we sent them to live somewhere else, because this place is a hellhole. I feel a degree of sympathy for them. Let's go ahead and just take them away. Maybe they're friends with these other elves. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and throw them down here in the poison. And there, violence. I don't know. Oh, apparently this faction is at war? Oh no. It's then that they hate the slime so much that they are attacking the slime. See, that makes sense. And now, because they're a starving vampire, they're running around and trying to do terrible things to them over here. Did you actually eat? No, they're still malnourished. They didn't quite pull it off. We got a rat. What's he doing here? How long have you been here just trying to run around and do stuff? Well, nothing else. He is spreading the plague. There's ice. Someone's frozen solid. Is he dead? No, it doesn't look like he's dead. He is being stolen away, though. That's, you know, I kind of expected this to be over, but like a 5 villager influx is a lot. It gives me a lot more time to play with them over here. Let's go ahead and be a little bit more conservative with our sludge drop-off. We'll put them here and here. And maybe that'll lead to some like nasty situation, because they are going to eventually want to get these resources, I'm sure. And maybe we can do something else. I mean, we can always just spread poison everywhere ourselves. That is something we have 100% power to do. That is, speaking of power, holy shit. That is a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and just upgrade that and that. And still have 30 left. Wow. Well, I guess we can grab another symptom at this point. We'll get monster scent just to have it. We only have 10 left over, just to have that as well. We'll like eventually set that on more symptoms and spreadability. Don't like putting just straight up kill abilities on my plate, because that's less like direct input and impact you have on people, which is no fun. You're here to play with these guys. You at least play with the guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure you do. You seem smart. Plague. We got plagues everywhere. I don't think that's going to go anywhere anytime soon. We have people just biting the necks all day long. Monster scent is working, but again, there's not really any monsters out here. Oh, hey! I forgot we actually had were-people in this one. You know what? I think we're going to add some more were-people to the mix. Probably not this guy, as he happens to be blessed. Persuasive, lethargic, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and afflict him with that good old lycanthropy. And you, I think, already have some. No, you're the blessed boy. Where is someone who is not already one of the horrible things that I can do to people here? I think you might be... Oh, you're fine. Here. You can also be the vampire. Turn that, and then we'll just give this guy over here, if we can touch them, we'll give them a bunch of mental illnesses. We cannot. Actually, a bunch of these people are blessed, so we're going to have to get our hands a little bit dirty in other ways. That's fun. Maybe more symptoms to make things get along. Hunger pangs. Werewolves and vampires getting hungry more often, which means more biting, which means starving to death faster. Because eventually no one's going to be eating this corn. Corn actually sounds kind of good right now. Oh, well, moving on from that, let's go and grab some more minsters. Mix it up a little bit. Let's see. Golems to populate the outside. Water nymphs. Water nymphs are not going to do a whole lot for me, but worms, yeah, just hanging out with spiders like you do. We'll go ahead and grab one of them, and then we will head over here and drop one of them off somewhere. Maybe in this cave with all the gold. That sounds fine. Kind of away from the entrance, like you have to walk in order to actually see him. And by that point, you're already getting shot, and you may be getting poisoned. So the gold is now a terrible thing to try and get. They poison the walls themselves in this cave, which I think means they're perpetually in danger of exploding should some fire beastie occur. I think she may have died down here, because we're down to 7 from 8. I just don't see her bod. Yep, there she is. Hey, sweetheart. In death, your power level has dropped quite a bit, but you're still a full-on vampire. Would that work in regards to combat with other people? I don't know. That is very interesting to think about. Are these rat people going to starve to death out here? Is another fun question, because there seems to be more zombies every time I come and check on things in this area. Like, every time, which is spooky. We have poison rats here. Let's see, do you interact with them? Do you hate them? No, I think right there that would have been a call for them to go and try and kill the rats. Maybe they defend themselves from the rats and that's what happens, but I don't know. Weird stuff going on. The plague and like faction awareness and not faction awareness, they're like the ability for factions to like be friends. Things to be, they seem to be kind of all over the place and I'm not gonna say inconsistent, but they're not super clear. I don't super understand what's going on with that. Also, this worm appears to be taking a little nap. I hope. I don't see blood, but when they lay like that, I kind of think for the worst. Yeah, they're dead. That's not a nap at all. Here, sludge us down. We'll have this rat come in here, and they'll just, like, why? What happened? What made him see in here? I guess it is, like, near this part of town. God, there is plague just everywhere. It is just completely all over the ground. There's fire and sludge and whatever. Here's a wolf man. I don't know what the hell they're doing. And why they went and attacked somebody. That's not what I expected to happen. But now here they are, and they're plagued, and I don't think I can actually raise them from the dead because they're probably going to come back as a zombie. But this is a good chance to see if oh, he came back to life in their hands. That was probably very deeply unsettling. So they came back to life in their hands. That's something that'd be really fun for a zombie book. And now oh, she came back as a tank zombie. So now things are definitely on a downward turn for them. So they're down to 4 peeps because of werewolf down, at least 1 werewolf. Do you count? You count as like a person, right? Yeah, I can't see why you wouldn't, as far as this game's concerned. Oh, tank towing down, taking out who is a druid. I don't know who wins this fight. It looks like he is beating that ass. Yep. Vampire, absolutely terrified by the undead. And now they are just a bat on the ground. I don't know if they'll turn into a thing after this, actually. When did they become homeless? Why are they homeless? So many questions. So much weird stuff. This one tank zombie is changing the game so much. Well, we've got a little bit of confusion with the sprites. This zombie, bat. We have 2 tanks! Who is alive? This man just slept through it all. Well, I don't know what to tell him. He's blessed, so I can't even do anything particularly insane with him. The last surviving member of Israel, populated by zombies, worm monsters, bat zombies that are flying through walls. Because things did not quite come back the way they were supposed to. There's like crazy undead weird situations. And then there's zombie vampire bats that are stuck forever in their bat form. Because they happen to die that way. Which is something I don't think I've seen explored before, which is interesting. We're also going to poison his table. And his antidote. So that's a lot of fun. He jumped out of bed and the first thing he's like, it's dirty outside. Like, I gotta go take care of that. So he's going to see he's sitting here doing that. He's a shaman, so he's not a punk. But, Godspeed. Can I poison stuff in your inventory? No, it doesn't look like it. That'd be funny, though. I think because... No, the zombies are actually still alive. They didn't drop dead during the daytime, which is stunning. I really thought that he was going to be safe during the day today, but no dice there. Water elemental doesn't seem to be helping out that much, if at all. He took his healing potion, I think. Are you... Like, that bat keeps seeing you. I know it does, but it is not attacking. Do we have a double of that happening? Yeah, we do. So vampires have weird interactions with being turned undead, which I have to say is pretty funny. And pure serendipity is keeping this man alive, because every time a tank comes through this part of town, he just happens to be leaving. He goes to eat at the tavern instead of his house, where I have poisoned everything that he could eat and drink. It's just weird how these things keep managing to save his life, but I think he's going to draw some aggro here. There he is. And we have another zombie heading this way. I think this might be it for him. I'd be really surprised if it wasn't. Holy crap, this thing is tough. How long? Let's see. He took his healing potion and his antidote. Now he's on his original job just to go bury the sludge. The dude is dedicated. I will give him that. But I think this is about to be the end of him. Let's go ahead and grab some more fire boys, I think. and just set them loose in the town, see if they can start blowing stuff up, because that is the ideal situation here. We'll just put them around, scatter them, put them here. The game's lagged for a second because of all the fire. We have an ant pissed off. That part of town is messed up. This thing is taken down, and it looks like he's going to go try and dunk himself in the well to put out the fire. Oh, hey. Werewolves don't count as villagers? Is that what I'm seeing here? Are you, like, technically a monster now at this point? And I don't have to worry about keeping you alive? I don't know. Whole situation's weird right here. We have ants, we have giant zombies, we have more... The giant zombies hate the ants, but not the rat people. There are fire elementals, the town's on fire, everything's terrible, and suddenly there's a blizzard just everywhere, and it's like meteors and just all of that. It's a terrible town to be in right now. To be in a blizzard and everything also be on fire, but at least it's over for them now, and they no longer have to suffer. So, oh man, well, that was fun, and I feel like that was a nice and chaotic way to end it, as opposed to my normal method of just throwing them into some unwinnable circumstances, which is fun and a good way to display your power level. But you know, variety is the spice of life and all that fun stuff, right? And again, I am sorry for my absence immediately after I said I wouldn't do that. It's just, I do feel bad about it. I hope you don't hold it against me. And in the future, I will try and persevere. God willing, there are no horrible tragedies that befall anyone else that keep me from doing such. And, well, you know, and I guess I could have stopped at anyone else. There's been enough going on in the world. But before I am too much of a downer, I think I'm going to sign out of here because... I can feel it in the air, you know. But if you want to see more of me, I'm over on Twitch. I'm not doing it on the weekends. So if you were showing up on the weekends trying to catch me there, I'm sorry. That's me and my wife time. But if you want to catch me, it will be like 10 a.m. Central Time on weekdays. So hopefully I'll see you there. A lot of us have plenty of free time during this day, so fingers crossed. Take care, and I'll see you next time.